MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
27, Mike Trout.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, number 11. Will take his first hacks here. First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Kipnis. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Goldschmidt
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Now, that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Number 35 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kipnis on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Jason Kipnis.
And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Second baseman, Didi.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together. And I'm looking at one right now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third,
Giancarlo Stanton now. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. From the stretch. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Grounded down the third baseline. The second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Batting fourth.
So a runner at first with two away. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. High pop-up. Goldschmidt is there for it. And that's the third out. Standing in, number 35. And he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 35.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kipnis racing back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you probably got to sit on that right now.
Hard hit to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls. Here's Nolan Arenado. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Nolan.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No. Keep it on the corner.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Brandon Crawford is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Just got a piece up the line. But it's foul, strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Drilled right back up the middle, and Zimmerman has a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Number 35 is there, and he has it for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Two men are on with two men out. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Xander Bogaerts.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Stanton coming on, and that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Now batting, Eddie Rosario. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Zimmerman. One down. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. One strike now from Cole. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kipnis is in pursuit. Two down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball.
Now that's some good hitting. You hear the cliche good hitting, but that is. He fouls off a changeup with two strikes. Very difficult to do.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in standing. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Now batting.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. Striding in once again, number 35. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 3 runs already home here. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be made.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. This pitch is popped up, and this is taken in for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit hard on the ground to second. Rosario scoops it up onto first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The right fielder, number
now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Bounce towards the mound. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Digging in now, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
J.D. Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
He's good.
So striding forward now, Corey Dickerson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Travis Wood answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Popped high in the air. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Second baseman.
Striding into the box, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is on the ground over to first. To Crawford for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. He popped out in his first trip.
Third baseman.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. On to Sheffield and gone. Striding in, Nolan Arenado. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Nolan.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. On the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit. Into the box now, Brandon
The
Crawford.
shortstop, number
He was a
35.
strikeout victim in his first try.
Brandon Crawford.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now.
Ouch, that one hit him. Now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. A base hit in his first trip.
The fielder.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ryan Zimmerman.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Rosario retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1. Here's Chris Davis now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And that misses. 2-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Drilled to first. There's one. On to the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Matt Wieters.
Kenta Maeda will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 89.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Wieters awaits the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kipnis is under it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, Mike Trout 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he'll step off. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Ready for another shot now. Number 11. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-1 pitch. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. 0-2. Here it comes. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going. This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And that is through into right field for a single. Now in the box.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason.
First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-1 now to Kipnis. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast.
Fielder number 27,
Giancarlo Stanton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short, and Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He went deep last. Ryan Butcher is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Minnesota, number 55, Ryan Butcher.
And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Nolan Arenado. Last time through was a base hit. And this is up and in, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. On the ground to third. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 35. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 35.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Off the Jumbotron. It's out of here. Here's J.D. Martinez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
J.D. Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard ground ball to third. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Looking up is Contreras, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. 1-1. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. And the pitch on 2-1. This is grounded foul. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Pitch popped up. Arenado is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Eddie Rosario. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Wandy Peralta is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. He's set and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. That misses 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And an easy play there for Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brandon Crawford.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. That rolls foul for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. It gets out of play, though. That's into the visitor's dugout. The 0-2 delivery. Way outside. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Ready for another chance? Ryan Zimmerman. Sam Dyson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Ready for another shot now. Chris Davis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 5. To 4 ball game. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wilson Contreras is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Martinez. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Ready once again, Jason Kipnis. Xavier Cedeno comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Yasmani Tomas will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. 2-0 pitch on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll try to get... Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Wieters.
First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Zimmerman moving in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, number 11. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that.
It's time for the...
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-0. Took a big swing and miss on a ball up and away from him for a strike.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Michael Gibbons will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Hit hard back up the middle. Rosario up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He went down on strikes last time up.
This change for the Twins.
Foul back.
Now playing center field, number 24.
0-1, here's the pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Here's Paul Gold. Goldschmidt now.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First delivery to him on the way. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen. Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys. So we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Paul Goldschmidt becomes the first out of the inning. Number 35 stands in as he looks at ball one here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nope. 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Chris Withrow enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Here's Xander Bogaerts now in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Nolan Arenado. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
First baseman.
A fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
The 1-1 pitch. And there goes Davis. Pitch inside the throw. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Kyle Berklaw will come on out. A little bouncer. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there, 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wieters is under it. And that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Eddie Rosario.
Tyler Lyons will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied. Mike Napoli is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 1-1 coming down to Napoli. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2. And the pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, he finds himself in danger walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over. Starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
The next 3-2. Oh, that grounder caught him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Matt Wieters. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Wieters awaits the 1-0.
Nope.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here. Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's in there, 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Striding into the box, Mike Trout has run away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Roberto Ozuna comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, number 11. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with it.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Zimmerman is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Ready now, Harvey Kramer. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Josh Bell will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. 2-0, here it is. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
The right fielder, number 12.
Step. In Giancarlo Stanton, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing. Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Hard hit toward the hole. Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well.